All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kodash. Double honors to my apostles, Great Millstone, and rule well and peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's doing the work in truth and sincerity. Okay, this is Great Millstone, 100% truth exhortation scriptures of the day. You can say, "Be not weary." All right, be not weary. And I made this lesson for myself as well. And for the Akim that's tuning in, listening, brothers go through a weary spirit, man. But you gotta pray to Yahweh Shema Shai to give you strength. So we go through our weary situations, but we gotta keep fighting and pushing, man. All right. So be not weary, man. All right. So I'm gonna go to 2 Ezra 2:27. It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble of heaviness cometh, others shall weep, be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." Okay. The day of trouble, the day of Esau, the Lord is gonna put the spirit, on Esau to bring all kind of chaos and mayhem to this place, man. So we can't be, weary in the spirit, but we're in the flesh, but we gotta pray to Yahweh Shema Shai to, keep our mind strong, man, keep our spirit strong, even though we in this flesh, man. Okay. And being weary, you be exhausted, you be drained, you be lagged, you be done, etc. Okay. But the opposite of that is being energetic and fresh, man. So in this truth, man, we gotta stay energetic and fresh in this ministry. And it goes for me too, And it says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh." Okay. "And others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." Okay. Now I'm looking at that definition of merry. It means the narrow streets. No, let me see. Merry, all right. Cheerful, cheery, Salakia, and good spirits, high spirited, bright, sunny, all right, lively, bubbly, carefree, joyful, man. We supposed to be, cheerful, in good spirits, man. We're not supposed to be weary, because we got this truth, man. High spirited in this ministry, man. And also gay means happy, man. It don't mean bati boy, motherfucker. It means be happy. Okay, merry, cheerful. Have you ever watched the Flintstones? They say we have a gay old time. That means a good time, man. That's why Apostle Gabar always say, know the meaning of words, man. Okay. But yeah, man, you ain't supposed to be miserable, sad, and gloomy and shit. That's the opposite of it. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to stay merry, man, cheerful and lively, around brothers, around the Akim, doing the work with each other, our spirits bouncing off one another. That's how we supposed to be, man. Be not weary, all right? It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful." Okay, for those that's not, not energetic and fresh and being joyful, because majority of these people, in this society is very miserable, man. And a lot of people put their business on social media, like they doing things, but deep down inside, man, they miserable, man. A lot of people miserable nowadays, man, because Ain't no such thing as being miserable in the truth. You know, you're supposed to be joyful and happy, man. You know, in this ministry, even though we're going through hell, but don't let that's part of the flesh, man. Because don't let your flesh overtake your spirit. Okay. It says, you know, that's what I said. Others shall weep. You know what I'm saying? When all hell break loose, you know, it's going to be they're going to go through a lot of tribulations and trials and stuff like that, man. All right. It said, be not weary, for when the day of trouble in heaven is cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. So when those days of troubles come, you know, the elect, you know, the men of the Lord, the prophets, they're gonna get delivered. You know what I'm saying? Out of that, you know, that the troubles that's coming. All right. And you're not supposed to be weary in this ministry. All right. Because once you be weary, the Lord gonna, you know, throw you to the side, man. You can't be, you know, all weary and don't want to, you know, do the work. You don't want to, you know, participate, you know, in this ministry. Because if you're not participating in the ministry, you're being weary and exhausted and lagged and done and all that shit, man. The Lord gonna spew you out his mouth. You know. Say the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee. Because the Lord is basically gonna have protection around the elect, man, around the men of the Lord. You know. It's gonna be the men of the Lord is gonna be protected in that day. All right. We're gonna have that hedge on us, man, because we got to keep pushing and fighting, man, and not to have that weary spirit on us. That's that flesh. All right. So I'm next scripture. I'm gonna go to Psalms 34 and 17. It says, the righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh heareth, and delivered them out of all their troubles. Okay. Because, you know, we go through our, our personal, afflictions, man, our adversities, distress, tribulations. Okay. He said, a righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivered them out of all their troubles. All right. It says, the Most High, all right, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite heart. Okay. A contrite heart, man. A broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Salakia. All right. So I'm gonna go into that word contrite, man. This is a Hebrew word, daka. I'm finna go into H1792. All right.
Strong's H1792. Dacha. Dacha.
It say to be crushed. It say to crush. It say to be crushed, be contrite, be broken. All right. To be shattered. You know. It says to be made contrite. To allow oneself to be crushed. So if you allow yourself to be crushed, weary and stuff, he go another one. Shalaki. It says to crumble, transitively, to abuse, beat to pieces, break, bruise, contrite, crush, destroy, humble, oppress. All right. So we can't allow ourselves to be, weary, because you feel that's a demon, man. You feel weary and broken, and and that's what the brother's for, man. That's what the brotherhood is for, man. Because if you feel that contrite spirit, and you feel that that weary spirit, man, you feel you know, you ain't feeling right in your flesh, man, hey, call a brother, man. You know, because you never know what a brother gonna tell you. You know, you never know what the spirit or Yahweh Shema Shai got on that brother to tell you. You know, to boost your spirit. You know what I'm saying, and also, you know, to make you, you know, give you that energetic and refresh your spirit, man. Because and we ain't got time to be weary, man, in these times, man. You know, because the Lord, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai, he on his way back. You know, to deliver his elect. You know, because we got to pray for strength, man, in these times, man. All right. It says many are afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. Okay. I'm read this again. It said the righteous cry. All right. The men of the Lord, which is the elect, because we crying now. All right. It says, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Because whatever afflictions we going through, man, the Lord delivers us out of that, man. Whether it's personal, whether you finna get into a bad situation, the Lord delivers us out of that, man. Okay, it says the Most High is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai delivered him out of them all. So you gotta put your trust in Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. You gotta call on that name, man. That's the most important. It's the name. Now, if you calling on Jesus Christ and all that shit, man, he ain't gonna deliver you, man, because that's not his name. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go to the last scripture. I'm gonna close out. This is Galatians 6:8. It says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. Okay, I'll read it again. Galatians 6:8. It says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life and everlasting. Joyful. Now, if you sow to your flesh and you reap corruption, all right, the Lord, you know, you're gonna destroy yourself, man, and all of a sudden the Lord gonna cast you away. Okay. Now, if you look at the word reap, let's go to that word reap real quick. Real quick before I close out. Shall reap. It says, real quick.
Strong's G 2325. Theridzo.
It's a proverbial expression for sowing and reaping. Cut off, destroy. All right. So you don't want to be destroyed, you know, by reaping. You know what I'm saying, in your own flesh. You know what I'm saying? So that's when prayer comes in, man, and the Lord deliver you from all the afflictions and, you know, and troubles and distress, man. Okay. It's another definition I looked at about reap real quick. Reap definition. All right. It basically says suffer the consequences. Yep, here you go, right here. It says a reward or a benefit is a consequence of one's own or others people's actions. All right. It says the company is posted to reap the benefits of this investment. Basically, right here, It says, receive a reward or benefit as a consequence of one's own or others people's actions. Okay? Other people's actions, man. So if you going through, if you too much in the flesh, more than the spirit, basically, the old saying is you reap what you sow. Okay? Because if you reap a corruption, man, and that's part of being weary, man. You can't be weary in the flesh and being, can't have that corruption in the flesh like that, man. Okay, it says, for he that soweth in his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life. Okay, it said, and let us not be weary in well doing. All right, let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. You're going to suffer the consequences, man. We don't want to suffer the consequences of our actions, man. And we don't want to be weary, all right, in well doing, far as, being, doing the wrong actions, man, because we gotta keep praying to Yahweh Shema Shai to strengthen us, man. Because remember, we are in the flesh, and you don't want to reap corruption in these times. And plus, the day of trouble is at hand. So you don't want to be weary, you going all in your flesh, then all of a sudden the Lord ain't going to deliver you. Because you got to be very spiritual, man. I got to be spiritual, man. Every brother, got to be spiritual, because I'm not trying to point the fingers. Hey, brothers, I'm pointing a finger at myself. I got to be spiritual as well. And we got to pray for spirituality, not to be weary. Okay? So I don't want to be long-winded, man. Hope this, lessons edified. This is Great Millstone, 100% Truth Exhortation Scriptures of the day. Don't be weary. Shalom.